Hello, good morning. How is everybody doing? How are you doing? Good morning. You're welcome to episode 3 of the Bitcoin trade series. Okay, so um, episode 2, we covered a couple of trade ideas on this Bitcoin. We looked at a couple of trade ideas to think about. So let's do a quick recap. All right, so let's remove this. All right, so, oh, yeah. All right, so this is for episode 2. We started from the 5th trade, and then we looked at the 5th trade, the 6th trade, the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10, 11, and 12. So we were able to like cover how many? That is 1, 2, 3, 2, 9, per 8 trades. Yes, and then the 5th trade, which was the first trade, we looked at in episode 2, was actually a winning trade. The 6th trade was a winning trade also. 7th trade was a loss. The 8th trade left us. 9th trade was a loss. 10th trade left us. 11th trade was a loss. Okay, and then the 12th trade was actually a win for us. So we had 3 winning trades that gave us a 9% if you're going for 1 to 3. But if you're going for the full reward, the first was 5%, 22%, and then 12%. And then we lost 3 trades, risking 1% per trade. Then we are down 3%. And then if you remove the 3% from the total reward you made for a 1 to 3, it should still be up 6% on your account. And if it is for the total reward, you should still be up 36%. Okay, it is okay to take a loss. Okay, it is okay to take a loss in a market. I mean, we don't control the market. I don't control the market. So losses are bound to happen at some point. All right, so it's better to always apply what risk management to our trading. All right, all right, all right. So everybody, how are you doing? Okay, so you're welcome to episode 3. So now we're going to be continuing from where we stopped. All right, so this was the last one we looked at, and then actually played out perfectly. I was aiming for Bitcoin to get to all-time highs at 60K, and I was so lucky to be a part of the people that actually took Bitcoin buy from 55K all the way to 60K. And I told you guys I actually captured the moment it actually hits 60K. All right, all right. So we're going to be starting from here. Okay, so I actually had this trade marked out. Okay, so I was looking for a buy on Bitcoin. All right, so the last trade I took before this one was actually a winning trade. Okay, and then I was excited. And then on July the 3rd, 5 in the morning, that is 5 a.m. my time. 5 in the morning my time, I actually marked out this Bitcoin trade on 120 hours. That is the 2 hour time frame. 120 minutes, sorry. That is on the 2 hours time frame. Okay, so July 3rd. All right, that is the next trade idea. Okay, so let me just copy the link quickly, and then I'm going to paste it here. Okay. All right, so July the 3rd, 2021, that was the next trade idea. Okay, so this has played out. Let's just remove all of this. Okay, so now July the 3rd. Okay, I think that was like a big gap between March, April, May. I didn't take any trade April, May, June, and then all the way to July. That was the next I was where I can see, and I can think it's down here. This is the next one here. So let's just allow this to quickly play out. All right. For the sake of time, let me just go to the 14 hours time frame quickly. Okay. All right. So we can actually play out quickly. Okay. All right. Let's just wait a couple of seconds. We should be there now. All right. Good. Perfect. So the trade idea was on the 2 hour time frame. So I'm going to go to the 2 hours time frame. And from what I can see here, I was looking to buy. Okay, I can see we had this equal highs that was up here. So I think now I understand, the concept of what liquidity. By now, I think I already understand the concept of liquidity. And up here, I can see we have this institutional candle that is up here. Somewhere inside this candle, inside this bearish candle with a big wick to the upside that captured this liquidity, there is an institutional mitigation candle there. All right, then I'm anticipating maybe this is going to be the move to, cap to like for mitigation to happen. So that is more than, a 1 to 3 weeks to reward for me. So I actually marked out the break of structure. If you've been following me from episode 1, for every trade, I always look out first for what the direction, like what the structure of the market is. Is the market bullish? Is the market bearish? If the market is bullish, I'm looking to take buy opportunities. If the market is bearish, I'm looking to take, sell opportunities, right? So I can see I had a break of structure in this area, and then I was looking to take, okay, no, I think it was this one, right? So we had a break of structure here, and then we had this candle. From what I can see, I think I was late on this. I was late. I didn't see it early. So, we had mitigation at 50% of this institutional candle. That was the first entry. Like this is the earliest entry, and then price actually rallied all the way to the upside, and then let's see what happened. So I was actually looking to play this candle because mitigation has happened here. Price is giving us this higher low, and then it's giving us this higher high. So my stop loss just below here, because my range now is going to be from here as the down range, and then this is the top range. And I had some, we had some internal liquidity that was forming. This is internal liquidity in form of a static liquidity. Okay, the liquidity is being built, in one particular place. So I was anticipating for smart money to capture this liquidity, mitigate at 50% of this candle, this big candle, and then should go up. That is what I was looking at. And then my fib, okay, I was anticipating to take this buy at a discount zone, right? And as you can see, my entry was at the 78 6. That is a good discount zone for a buy. And from here, I think 25% return on investment in wallet. Okay, maybe I was going to trade it. I was going to like buy Bitcoin somewhere around here in my wallet, maybe on MT4 and then maybe on a wallet. Okay, I'm not sure I did. I think I only did it on MT4. Okay. Yeah, so this is it. This is the screenshot on July the 3rd. So let's go to the main chart now and then let's see what happened. Okay. All right, so this is what I was explaining. Okay, you can see we had what lower low, we had lower high, we had lower low, right? And this would have been the first entry if I'd seen this early. We're targeting this very last sell candle, and then I'll be like anticipating to play what 50% of the candle, just like we 50% of the candle, just like we have here. Okay, that would have been the first entry if I had seen this early. Okay, something like this, and then my entry would just be at the 50%, and then stop loss is just gonna go, below the low. That is 1,439. Okay, but the way I trade now, I'm just gonna make it, all numbers. So it's gonna be like, let me see, did he get to 30K? So 30,000. Or he missed it. Okay, so let's say, okay, but the entry, how I would have traded this, because I actually saw it late, we can do 30,200. Okay, 30,200, that is a 20 level. And then the stop loss on this trade would just be 1,400 pips. Okay, 1,400. Okay, 1,400. Something like this, and then targeting the 1 to 3. So if I'd actually seen this trade before it played out, this would have been my first entry, but I didn't see it. I marked it up when this had already played out. So I missed out on a very nice buy opportunity. Okay, and then I was aiming for this candle up here, and so we missed out on this one. So I was actually looking at this candle now. Okay, this big candle to the downside, right? And then price rallied all the way to the upside. So like I was saying, my structure now would be, this is the higher low, and then we have this higher high. So my range now will be this as my down range, and then this is going to be my top range. Yes. So now I was looking to play 50% of this candle. Yeah. I think that was where I was looking to play. Exactly. Yes. And then my stop loss just below the low. Just below the low. That's what my stop loss is. And then my entry was at okay, so 31,500. Okay. I think I've started using the 50 levels now. Was that where it was? Okay, yeah. So now I think now I understand the 50 levels, the 20 levels, 80 levels, right? All right. So I think this is the first trade where I'm having, my entry at 0 level. Okay, so 31,500. I was looking to take a buy from there with a stop loss at 360. All right, so that is about 1,440 peep. That's about $14 on my broker. Okay, and then we have this internal liquidity that was in this area. Okay, so something like this. All right, so let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. The trade idea looks good, but it didn't play out. All right, can you see? All right, so I think we go activated here, and then it hits head sell. All right, so this trade was actually a losing trade for me. We had the liquidity, we had structure, but smart money still, decided to go lower. And then this trade was a losing trade for me. So I actually lost this trade. As you can see, EAT, SL, and this is a year. So it didn't play out. The trade was a loss. All right, so now let's continue from where we stopped. Okay, let's continue from where we stopped. So we're going to say this is the 13th trade. Okay. And then we are down 1%. Okay. So we're down 1%. And then for the total, also, down 1%. That is minus 1% also. Okay. So we're down 1% also. All right, so that is for this. So this did not play out. Everything was intact. There was the structure. We had a break of structure signifying a buy opportunity. This would have been the first area to catch the buy, but I missed it. So I was trying to take it at the next higher low and then take price all the way to a new higher, because what I was anticipating is something like this. Okay, we had a break of structure, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then maybe higher low, and then a higher high. That is what I was anticipating. As you can see, smart money was not ready to go up. So I took a loss on that. Then I'm down 1%. Okay, so we have explained this. So I can delete all of this now. So yes, this hit stop loss and play out. And then the next one is this. So let's bring it here. All right. Okay, so the next was August 19. August 19, 2021, 6 a.m. That is 6:59 a.m. That's approximately 7 in the morning. So 7 in the morning. This is on the daily time frame. Wow, this is on the daily time frame. August 19 on the daily time frame. So let's go on to the daily time frame. Okay. So August 19. August 19 is way. All right, so August 19 is here. All right, so let's read what this is saying. Okay, so if we get a break and close below the structure point for Bitcoin, then I'll be looking for short opportunities to go lower. All right, so okay, first I marked out this liquidity. There was this big time liquidity that is here that smart money has refused to capture, even to date. They've not captured this liquidity resting here. You understand? All right, so Bitcoin was at a structural level, right? We had this level of demand, and then we have this level of demand also, and then this is a strong support level, right? And then it broke, and now Bitcoin retested it. So now normally, retail kind of trading, you just take a sell, like you're just going to take a sell because, we learned that, as in we have been taught that, when a support level gets broken, it automatically turns to resistance, right? All of that kind of stuff. So, but we, smart money traders, I was actually waiting for extra confirmation in order to go lower. And again, the first thing I always look out for before having a trade idea is what the structure. So I was actually waiting for it to actually break this daily structure to the downside, then maybe I can catch a sell at 50% of this last up candle, this institutional mitigation candle. You can see captured this equal highs here. So I was actually waiting, for a break of structure. And I drew the fib from here all the way down. This is a 618. So we had structure, we have this demand and supply zone that is also lining up at a 618 fib. So this is like a strong area. If I had seen the break of structure to the downside, I might have taken this trade. You understand? But then look at what happened, right? I think it was August 19. I'm coming. So we had this big candle, and then we had so one big candle. All right, so this was it, right? This is the B candle, and then we had this. Okay, as you can see, it did not break the structure. Instead, what happened was, it gave us this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So it didn't break the structure here, and then that is why that level didn't hold. And as you can see, price closed above it again and then established a new higher high. So there was no trade idea here for me because it did not do what I was anticipating. Understand? And as you can see here, I said price didn't close below. So price did not close below on this trade. So therefore, there is no trade idea. Yeah. All right. So that was for August 19. And then the next trade is when that is, so you guys can see, this is September 25, 2021. Okay, so September 25, 2021. That is time was, I think that's 12:35 in the morning. So 12:35 a.m. Think so. So I marked out the straight idea. Okay, so September 25. On what time frame? Because you can see this is the 1 hour time frame. So I actually marked out the straight idea on a 1 hour time frame. Okay. All right. So now we go to the 1 hour, and then we allow price to play all the way to September. Oh, this is so far. Let me scale it up to the 12 hours so we can get there very fast. Okay. All right. So now we can go to the 1 hour time frame. And we have it here. All right. Okay. So, yep. So all right. So what was I looking at? I was looking to sell. Why? I can see we had this big candle. There was no weak to the downside. So this candle was, that strong mitigation candle that captured this liquidity, equal highs. And then we had look at the response after the liquidity got captured, right? Price rallied all the way to the downside, broke this structure, and then established, a lower low. So I was actually looking to catch price at, lower high, and then to take price all the way down to a new lower low. As now, the TP for this is not showing, but I can remember I actually put the TP at that daily equal lows I just showed you guys, right? You will see the equal lows on the weekly. It is still present on the daily. I think that was where it was, maybe I was aiming too far. You understand? I was actually aiming. Maybe this can actually be that entry that is going to take me to capturing those daily equal lows you get. So that is it. And now, okay, so look at this. So lower high, I was actually expecting price to give me to come and give me a lower low. Okay, so lower low, and then I was anticipating for price to give me a lower high. So this actually gave this lower high, but it didn't close. This structure level did not close below this. So this is not a lower low to me. Okay, what I mean is first we had the break of structure here. We had lower low, we had lower high, and then we had lower low, right? And now we had a big, we had a break of structure here, and then we had higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we had another break of structure to the downside. So now my range, this is going to be my top range, and this is going to be my down range. All right, this is going to be my top range. This is going to be my down range. And then I'm looking to take a sell at the open of 50% of this candle. But I was actually playing the open of the candle. So I wanted to catch the lower high, and then price should give me a new lower low. So what I was anticipating was this, and then this. I wanted to catch, the sell, which I actually, got in on the sell. But, something funny actually happened, which I'm going to explain to you guys now. All right, just look at this. Okay, so the entry for this. Okay, so the entry for this. Okay, I think we have it here. So I was looking to take a sell. Entry was at 44,110. Okay, that is a 00 level also. So 44,110. Yes. Stop loss was at the stop loss was at 45,310. Okay, so 45,310. Okay, 45,310. But now let's look at this. If the stop loss was at 45,200, I would have actually made like a full 1 to 3 on this before price actually rejected. You guys can see, right? This was the entry. It was a sniper entry, although we had like a little bit of drawdown, but it actually played out and then hit 1 to 3. But now when I marked, like when I marked it out before it played out, okay, the stop loss was at 45,310, because whatever I mark out on trading view is the same thing I'm going to place on my MT4. You understand? So the stop loss was at 45,310. So we're going to change this to 45,310. Okay. Yes. So now it didn't get to one. So I was risking, this is 12.10. So 12.10 as the risk. The reward is going to be 363. Yes, it's supposed to be 363. Yeah, something like this. Exactly. This is supposed to be hit. But now, when this trade, because this trade did not hit TP and then rejected. Okay, but I didn't take a loss on this trade because immediately I got activated, and then price was going in my direction. I actually put my stop loss to break even, which I'm going to show you. I have the screenshot for this trade. This is it. This is it here. Okay, this is the screenshot for this trade, but I'm going to show you now. All right, so this is it. This is it here. Yep. So as you can see, so sorry, I had to cover the lot size, to avoid income claims. Okay, so I was actually selling. So I took a sell, yeah, and then I was open to the buy opportunity that I saw. Okay, that is how I trade Bitcoin many a times. And if I see a sell, I'm going to take it. If I see a buy, I'm going to take it. I know that it should go in one direction. It is actually going to choose one direction, and whichever direction it goes, I'm going to make money. Although one might actually I might actually lose one, but then I will recover back with the other one. So if I'm selling and then Bitcoin decides to buy and I'm in the buy, the sell might not play out, and then the buy is going to recover the loss for me plus extra profit. So as you can see, I sold already. And then I had already taken partials when it came down, was so close to 1 to 3 already. And then I put my stop loss to break even. As you can see, a little bit below my entry. And then I was also open to a buy opportunity because I spotted, the break of structure. Okay, so I was in a sell. It is profits, close partials, and now I saw a buy opportunity. I placed my limit again. All right. All right. So that is for the sell. Okay, and then look at the buy. All right. And then for the buy, while checking it on my phone, I saw a buy opportunity again. And think like I was so excited to actually take this buy because this buy, this buy actually led me to a new all-time highs. I held it for as long as it took. I'm going to show you. Okay, as you can see, this is the timestamp September 29, 2021. Okay, so let me copy this also. Okay, copy now, and then I'm going to paste it here. All right, so this is for the buy, and now this is for the sell. So the sell was in profit already. I had secured partials, and then stop loss to break even. It came so close. I think I'm not sure if this was the stop loss I used, but I know it actually got to 1 to 3 for me, and then I closed. And then the reason why I still remained on the sell, I didn't close all the positions was because, I saw this, triple lows. I actually saw this liquidity that was down here. And then when I saw what Smart Money did, creating liquidity down here, I was, he got to still be in the trade because I was anticipating that he should, capture this liquidity. But I've known over time that it is not every liquidity that they're going to capture immediately. That was why I was able to take a buy, even though I was seeing, there was a high probability of this buy hitting stop loss. But I still decided to take it, and thank God I did, because it actually played out well. As you can see, this activated, and then it was in profits, came so close to 1 to 3, but then, I spotted the break of structure again. Yeah, it was coming in a bearish form, right? Price was coming in a bearish form, and then we had this lower low, this lower high, and then this lower low, and then we had this break of structure again. And then I noticed we had what equal highs that was here. So now we had liquidity down, and then we had liquidity up, just like you can see here. Can you see there was liquidity down here, and then there were equal highs up here also. So now, what is smart money trying to do? I don't know. But I'm gonna sell. So, why I actually took this buy was because, okay, fine. If this buy happened to hit my stop loss, the sell was going to recover the money for me. So I was I was okay taking the buy, just like I showed you guys. I was okay taking the buy because I was in a sell already. I'm okay taking the buy because I was in a sell already. So that is amazing, as you can see. And then look at what happened. Look at what happened after that. So boom, I got activated. I got activated. And then what happened next? Price went all the way to the upside. Let me see. I think I still have the screenshot of the buy. Let me go in. Just give me a second, guys. Call me. Let me check for you. I think I still have, if I have not. Oh, I think I have deleted it. I used to have it then. This was September 30th. I should be able to see it incoming. Just give me like 2 minutes. Let me quickly search for it. I'm still trying to search for it. Like there is a lot of screenshot here because I used to like journal it. So I used to like journal the trades. So I just have to like take my time to look for it. I know it's there. I have it somewhere. So September 30th. So it should be. I should be somewhere around here. So let me wait for it to load up. Okay, so yeah, as we can see, it played out perfectly, and then we had big spikes to the upside. I was super excited about this trade. It played out like I wanted, but now what happened? The sell did not play out. The buy actually played out. Okay, so on my MT4, it was actually a break-even trade for me. All right, but on trading view, this was a loss. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to say this. All right, this is going to be our 14th trade. Okay, so the 14th trade was a loss on trading view. Okay, All right, so was a loss. So we're down minus 1%. And then for the total reward, we are down 1% also. Wow, should have actually been a win, but came so close. I think I was wrong with the entry. I'm supposed to like put it, maybe he had 45 200. That is where it's supposed to be, because as you can see, this is a little bit above this, so it's supposed to be somewhere here at 45 200. Yeah, it should be something like that. Then it would have actually hit my TP of 1 to 3. But what I marked out, then price got there but didn't get to 1 to 3. So there's no trying to fake it. It didn't hit. It didn't hit. All right, so that was a loss on TradingView, because it was not a loss for me on my account. I actually made profit on it, and then the rest took me out at break even. Okay, so for the buy, for the sell, we are done with that. All right, now the buy was very, very amazing. It played out, and price actually went in my favor. Okay, price actually went in my favor, and as we can see, so we're done with this one. And then this, so I don't know, entry was at 41 500. That's a 50 level. Stop loss at 4800, and then TP at this. Okay, all right, so this was it. And then this actually gave a very, very massive risk to reward. Okay, pricing comeback, because I remember I was marking each of these areas. At first, I marked this imbalance, price got there, still went up. I marked out this high, price got there, still went up. Like the risk to reward on this trade, just this buy, because I know I held it all the way to like, price I got in. Okay, I got in, September 29th. I think it took me out February. Price actually took me out February this year. I think so. I think it took me out February this year. There was a big spike that happened around February. So let's go quickly to the daily time frame. All right, quickly. All right, so the daily time frame. All right, so let's see. I think my entry was somewhere here, because what I did was, as price was going up, as it was increasing in profit, I was increasing in profit. I was closing out positions, and then I closed and closed and closed until it got to 0.01. So I couldn't close any other positions again. So what I did was I just put my stop loss to a little bit above my entry, and then let's see how long it's going to take for price to actually come and take me out. And then so I actually held this all the way to all-time highs at that 69k. Yes, exactly. This big spike down. Okay, December. Okay, it was actually December. Sorry, December 4th. That was when uh, I left the trade. That was when the broker closed me out. The big spike captured my the stop loss above entry. So this was how many months I actually held this. So I got activated, yeah, and then it took me out. Yeah, that's about 66 days. So I was in this trade for 66 days. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so let's go back to, so the total risk to reward now, if we had to, like, the risk to reward on this was like a 1 to 38. As you can see, this is a 1 to 38 risk to reward, all the way to the all-time high here. Okay, that's a 1 to 39 risk to reward. Okay, if you know I made my 1 to 3. I closed a lot of partials, and then all the partials I closed amounted to like more than 1 to 3. The total was more than 1 to 3. But now, if we are going with this, so the 15th trade, now the 15th trade, okay, was actually plus 3%. Okay, so that's 3%. We're going for 1 to 3. So now, what do you observe? The first two losses that you had now, you've recovered your loss back, and then you're up 1%. Okay, remember, you still have 6%, you still have 12%. Okay, but now you're up 1% on this one after recovering your two losses. And then for the total reward that trade gave us was a 1 to 39 risk to reward. Amazing. Amazing. So that is 39%. Sheesh, that is big. Right? 1 to 39 risk to reward on that trade. That is really, really cool. Yes, something like that. Yes, 1 to 39. Something like this. Yep. So this. So now the entry was, yeah, something like that. So 1 to 39 weeks reward. I have the trade, and then you can see in between, from where I entered and then to all the way to like all-time highs at 69K. I was still catching some opportunities there, some buy opportunities, some sell opportunities, some buy opportunities, some sell opportunities. That is how I love trading Bitcoin. Understand? So I'm going to explain them to you. Okay. But this was like a 1 to 39 risk to reward ratio. Amazing. Right. So going by 1 to 3, you recovered your two losses plus extra 1%. Going by the total reward, you're up 39%. If you remove the 2%, you lose, still up 37%. That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. For me, that is amazing. Okay. All right. So let's proceed. Okay. I'm enjoying this. All right. So the big buy actually gave a 1 to 39. Okay, but yeah, I did 1 to 11. I didn't want to like continue going up. You understand? But the total reward was like a 1 to 39 on that. So the next trade, as this is the buy, it was still going in profit, but now I started catching some other opportunities while still buying. Okay, so the next was October the 3rd, 2021. This is 10:17 p.m. my time, October 3rd. So let me copy this. Okay, and then paste, and oh, I made a mistake. Sorry. I'm not supposed to. Oh shit. Now I'm coming. Okay, I'm just gonna click on trading view quickly. Sorry. All right, where we had, yeah. Okay, this. So I'm just gonna copy this, copy link. Okay, I'm supposed to paste it on this one. Yep. So now we have explained this one. So 1 to 39, very, very amazing trade for me. Very, very amazing trade. Yep, it was very amazing. Okay, so now the next trade was October 3rd. This is it. This one hit stop loss. I mean, having, caught that big buy, taking a loss won't be my problem again. Yeah. So, but then I actually marked this out October 3rd. I was looking to buy to continue taking Bitcoin to the upside, had another entry to the one I have below to just continue going up. Okay, so now I was looking to buy. So I can see I was, I wanted playing this two candle 50%, captured this liquidity. My range is bullish. The structure of the market is bullish. So I wanted to take price like all the way to the upside. My entry was at 47,650. That's the 50 level. The stop loss was 470.50. Then my TP, I was aiming for 50K. All right, so let's see. This is it here. It didn't play out. I can see it already. This is on a 1 hour time frame, on a 1 hour time frame, and then we can just do this. Yes, I remember this trade. It was actually, I think, news or something, because the trade actually went in my way, like it went in my favor, but he had to stop me first. Okay. Now, what was I looking? What was I seeing here? Okay, market was uh bullish, right? We had this higher high, we have this higher low, and then we had this higher high. So Bitcoin was bullish, right? And then I was looking to like play maybe this candle, something like this. Okay, I know that we had this liquidity that got captured. Okay, and then maybe this candle as my entry. So yes, the like the open of the candle was my entry. I was at 47,650. So 600 pip stop loss. That is $6 for a 0.01 lot size. And I was anticipating for 50K. 50K. So I mean, we had the big push, okay, and then Bitcoin went all the way to the upside. And I'm not surprised because we had liquidity that was here. So they came for the liquidity. It was just so unfortunate that I was part of the people buying here, so smart money, took me out and then rallied price all the way to the upside. So yeah, as you can see, went for TP, but took me out. So the trade idea was actually correct because you can see my structure was intact. None of the candles actually closed below this last ILO. It was just, a liquidity sweep that I was a part of, right? So smart money took me and every other person trying to buy, yeah. And then you know what? They took price to the upside. So took a loss on that. I mean, I'm okay taking a loss after, having a big buy. Very cool. Here's that. And besides, I don't win every trade. So I'm always risk conscious. You get. So this was a losing trade for me. All right. So the 16th trade was a loss. So I'm down 1% again. Okay. So now just from what we've done today now, your account should be break even. You lost 3, you made 3%. So 3 from 3, no profit, no loss. All right. But then for this one, you're still going to be up big. Okay, you're still going to be up really, really big. All right, so minus 1%. Okay, so the 16th trade was a loss. We lost this one. I lost this one. Okay, so thank you. All right, so that is that. Hit stop loss, it didn't play out. As you can see, uh, I actually felt, I actually wanted this to play out. When I saw this liquidity, I can remember clearly when I saw this liquidity, and then it became, I was a bit now, scared that, oh, I think they're going to hit the stop loss because of this liquidity that was there. I saw it, but now I'm in the trade already and I don't close manually. That is me. So I would rather wait because I've seen cases where the liquidity is there and then smart money will not take it. So because of that, I would not be panicking after seeing this liquidity and then close without, like the broker actually taking me out. Okay, because I've seen cases where you have the liquidity there and they don't capture it. So why should I close on a trade that might not even get there and now reject and go in my way? So it's better for me to let it hit that stop loss. Yes, okay, the analysis was wrong. And it wasn't wrong, but they just, just captured the liquidity, which I was a part of. All right, so the next one is, let's copy this. All right, so October 5th, October 5th, uh 35 minutes time frame. So October 5th, 35 minutes time frame. You guys can see, right? This is that buy and it's still in profit. So it's just going up and up and up and up and up. I'm just in trying to catch more positions. So 35 minutes time frame, October 5th. So 35 minutes time frame, October 5th. All right, all right. So remember, I was actually looking to take a buy, but now the buy didn't play out because smart money captured my liquidity, right? They captured the liquidity that was here. So fine, I missed out on the buy. I was able to spot the candle again. So this is that mitigation candle. I mean, I have another trade idea. Okay, it is okay to take a loss, turn that loss to an opportunity immediately if you see an opportunity there. Okay, and I saw an opportunity. I was like, okay, all right, this is the candle. Took my stop loss. You can see it's okay, price rallied all the way to the upside. We have this dynamic internal liquidity. So maybe if price can come back down and then I catch another entry here and then continue taking Bitcoin to the upside. And from what I can see, I think it didn't come back down. I'm not sure it did. Okay. So let me, what was the right thing down there? So price left, as you can see, price left, price did not come back there. So that trade idea was not valid. Okay. And this was the candle. And then I was waiting for price to come back there. And as we can see, it didn't come back. And I mean, I'm okay because I have a buy down that is running in profit. So I actually wanted it to keep going up and it was just doing was going in my favor. As you can see, Bitcoin was just exploding to the upside. And then I actually deleted the limits since price didn't play out, like pricing get there. So the 17th trade now, we're going to say price left. Okay. Okay, so we just say price left in our philosophy. All right, so price left. That's it. All right, so that is for the 17th trade. And then price left. And then the next one was okay, so this one actually hit stop loss again. Okay, this was on the 1 hour time frame. So I think I used my phone to mark this out. Okay, so now October 13th, 8 in the morning. So 8 in the morning, October 13th, 8 in the morning. All right, so let's go back to the 1 hour. Then October 13th is, okay, I think this is it here. So let's wait. So as you can see, Bitcoin is buying, is buying, is buying. My buy opportunity down is just going in profits. I was so excited taking that trade. All right, okay, okay, okay. So Bitcoin was bullish, yeah, right. So this is it here. So I was actually looking to sell. Now, why was I looking to sell this? Okay, I actually marked out this equal lows liquidity. Okay, I think I considered this area to be the structure point. And then we had this lower low, lower high, lower low, and then maybe I wanted to take a sell at the lower high. I think that's what I was actually thinking. Okay, but now this did not play out. Hit stop loss. Okay, it didn't play out. It was still bullish. Okay, it was still bullish. You understand? So I was taking sell opportunities, even though I was still buying. You understand? Because I have a buy that is going in profit. So it's okay, risking 1%, maybe it's going to sell. You understand? And then I'm not just going to sell anywhere. Okay. There's some certain things I always want to look out for. Okay. So now what was the structure of this market? It was coming in a bullish form. We had higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? And then we had a new higher high. Yeah, market gave us this higher low, and then I consider this as higher high, higher low, and then higher high, and then we had a break of structure in this area. I think that was what I was thinking. All right, and then we had this lower low, lower high, and then this lower low. So yeah, I was actually looking to take a sell. Yeah, and I saw this, liquidity that was here, and that was why I was actually looking to take a sell. Maybe I can join smart money to capture this liquidity here and this liquidity that was here also. I think, yeah, that is what I was actually, thinking. That was why I actually wanted to take a sell, because of the signals I was seeing, all of this liquidity down here, the break of structure here, and all of that. But now it didn't play out, Smart money still wanted to, go bullish on Bitcoin. So as you can see, it didn't play out, hit stop loss. And then I lost 1% again. Okay, so I lost 1%. So let's come here. And then we say 18th trade now. All right, we are down 1%. All right, so for the total reward, we are also down 1%. Yes, also down 1%. Okay. All right, so this was a loss. Okay. Yep, and then the next one was on the 4 hours. So this was actually, so this one was on October 13th. And then the next one was this, copy the link, paste it, yeah. This was October 14th. I mean, I was like back to back on Bitcoin. This is October 14th. The next day, on the 4-hour time frame, the market was bullish. I decided to look for buy opportunities to continue taking Bitcoin to the upside. So what was the structure of the market? Okay, the market was bullish. Fine. On October 14, 4-hour time frame. So we can just go over to the 4-hour time frame. Yes, something like this. Okay. Oh, I didn't even have this marked out here. Okay, so okay, price left. That is why I didn't, because I can see it's like I wrote price left. So it was actually supposed to activate, but price left. I think I was looking to play 50% of this last bearish candle. Okay, so the last bearish candle that then led to a new higher high. I was looking to play 50% institutional candle, and I might stop below this low. And price did not come back. I think somewhere, yeah, that was where my entry was. So yeah, it just exploded to the upside and then price left. So that price left me. Okay, so our 19th trade now is going to be price left. So price did not activate me. So price left. So just say price left. I mean, if it had activated me, I'd have recovered, like I'd have been up in profits because I know it was still bullish. So, but then price did not give me that deep level of retracement. So price left, 19th trade price left. But then I think the 20th trade played out. I can see it already. So now let's go. So price left. All right. And then this is the next trade I marked out with my system. Let me come here and then paste and go. October what? October 16. So 2 days after I visited Bitcoin again. You know what? Let's go. All right. So this seems to have like played out already. The markup is not. Let me see something. Okay. So on the 4 hours, what time frame was that? This was on a 1 hour time frame. So on a 1 hour time frame. Yes. Yes, so actually gave us a 1 to 3 weeks to reward on that trade. But from what I can see here, this markup is showing that the trade has already activated. So now I don't know if I actually marked out the before, or maybe I used my phone to mark it out. And then like I saw it on my phone, quickly set the limit. And then maybe when I got to my system and then I marked it out, I'm not sure. I can't remember how it went. Okay. I can't remember how this went. All right. Since I cannot remember, we are not going to count it. I cannot remember, but actually played out. As you can see, it hits, it came all the way to like a 1 to 3. We had it and then price rallied all the way to the upside. So I don't know if I'm going to add it because I can't find the before. I think this was the screenshot after it had played out. It was in profit already, and then I just snapped it. So I don't know if I have the before it played out yet. So I'm not going to add this one, but I actually hit 1, 2, 3, as you guys can see, right? Cool. Okay, so I think the next one, yes, I have the markup for this one. So this actually hit 1, 2, 3, perfect. Okay, so as you can see, mark it here, hit 1 to 3, amazing trade idea. Okay, so the next one, copy link, here, paste in, go. All right, October 18. 2 days after again, I'm back to Bitcoin again. He was back to back, back to back. All right, so this is on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, October 18, 5 a.m. in the morning. So 5 a.m. in the morning, this is it here. I actually had a trade idea. Okay, so what was I looking at? Okay, this was a break of structure, high, low, high, break, retest, the entry for the sell I took. Okay, but we're not going to count it since I cannot find the before. All right, so this is a price rallied all the way to the downside, gave us this lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we had that big candle break of structure to the upside. So now I was looking to take a sell, to take a buy at 60,000. So I was expecting Bitcoin to retrace all the way to 60K and then give me that buy opportunity all the way to all-time highs, as you can see here. And I think we had that. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, we had the liquidity that was swept, all of this liquidity that was swept here by this candle without a wick to the upside. So this is, to me, I see it as, smart money, just immediately the candle opened, they just punching a sell, like, okay, you know what? I'm going for the stop loss immediately. And then something like that happened. Again, so actually captured the liquidity that was here. Okay, and then I was looking to play, I think 50% of this candle. Yeah, 50% of this candle. All right, 50%. And then I was anticipating to take Bitcoin to all-time highs. Again, remember I took it to all-time high at 60. Now that same 60 that I took it to is now my entry again to a new all-time highs. It's crazy. All right, so I was risking, this is a 1,050 pips. That is about $10 for my broker, right? 0.01. You're gonna take this trade as a $10 stop loss. Okay, so it played out perfectly. Okay, boom. I go activated, sniper entry. You guys can see that entry, right? Pinpoint sniper. Do I have the markup? Let me see. Maybe the MT4 screenshot. I used to have for some of them. Okay, no, I do not have. All right, as you can see, played out perfectly. This was a 1 to 6 risks to reward. Okay, I think it gave more than 1 to 6, right? Actually go all the way up here, but we're just gonna leave it at 1 to 6. So took Bitcoin to a new all-time highs, and then we had price retraced down. So for this trade, it's actually a win, a 1 to 6 risks to reward. So our 20th trade was a 1 to 6 risks to reward. So for a reward of 1 to 3, we are up, plus 3%. Okay, we're up plus 3%. And then for the total reward on that trade, we are up 6% on that trade. So we're up 6%. All right, that's a 20-year trade, 6%. Okay, so this is played out. I can delete this now. All right. Okay, we're up. Give me a 1 to 6 weeks to one. Amazing trade. And then the next one I marked out, now that is 2 buy trade. Now the first one I have way down, and then I was able to catch another one again. And then I wanted to like continue taking Bitcoin to the upside. I think I saw another opportunity for a buy. Now, once I see the signal, I go in. Okay, now it is left, now for smart money to prove my analysis right or wrong? Okay, so now this is the buy, was in profit. Before I got 1 to 6, I think I had another buy trade idea on a 30 minutes time frame this time. I marked this out October 20th, 2 days after again. So it was like it was like back to back on Bitcoin again. So on 30 minutes time frame, yes. So I was actually looking to take a buy from this candle. I can see candle captured, this liquidity that was here. And then we had this big candle to the downside, captured this liquidity. And then price rallied all the way to the upside at, it got to like 66, that's the 67,000. Okay. And then it retraced, right? And I think the mistake I made was this was a higher high, higher low, higher high. So it had already broken the structure. So now, I should be looking for sell opportunities rather than buy. But, I was open to this. Like I actually left this limit on my MT4 because I was anticipating that this was actually going to be the lower low that the market is going to market is going to establish a lower low here and then retrace, give me my 1 to 3 to a lower high and then drop. You understand? So I was aiming for just 1 to 3 and then it should go down. And then as you can see, it came it got so close. But then, smart money said, no, we are not giving you this trade. So this was it, Entry was at 62,000, stop loss was at 61,300, just like we have here, okay? 62,000, 61,300, and then my TP at 64,100. And you can see I got activated. It was a sniper entry. Okay, it was a very, very sniper entry. And then, price came so close, as you can see, came so close to 1 to 3. But then hit stop loss. So the trade hit stop loss. It didn't play out. Okay, it was so close. It didn't play out. So this was a loss. All right. So I mean, today, first loss, second loss, third loss, 3%. This is break even already. And then we had one loss down. Okay, and then 3% win, remove from the one. We remove this one from the 3, we are up 2%. And then the next one was actually a loss again. So now you're just up 1%. So 21st trade. Okay, we are down 1%. And then that is also down 1% on that. All right, that is the 21st trade. Okay, so this happened to hit stop loss. So we have analyzed this one. And then now the next one I can say is this 2. So after this 2, I'm going to end episode 3. Okay, so this is the last 2 trade idea I'm going to discuss for this episode. Okay. All right. So this hit stop loss, as you can see, hit stop loss, it didn't play out. All right. Remember, I'm still in that buy all the way from down. Okay, and then I made some again as price was going up. All right, so the next one was on the 15 minutes time frame, October 23rd. October 23rd on the 15 minutes time frame. So let me copy and then we paste and go. All right, October 23rd, 2021. All right, so 15 minutes time frame. I actually marked out a lot of liquidity. All-time highs 67,000. Okay, liquidity was here. We had liquidity. So I was actually, anticipating like a very, very strong bullish move for Bitcoin. Obviously, looking at all of this liquidity, I wanted, smart money to capture. Like I wanted to capture alongside with smart money. Okay, so on the 15 minutes time frame. All right, so this was it. I think we had one big spike, captured liquidity. Yep, and then we had price rally all the way to the upside. So I was looking to buy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So this actually did not hit stop loss. Okay. You can see this did not hit stop loss. All right, let's check what was the entry. I was also again looking to take a buy at 60K and then stop loss at 59,500. Okay, 60K, 59,500. Same thing we have here, 60K, 59,500. As you can see now, this created what? Equal lows. Okay, not really equal. The liquidity here was actually taken out. Okay, and then, but it didn't get to, my, stop loss. As you can see here, it didn't get to my stop loss. So this 15 minutes trade idea, actually, I can see, I think the full reward for this was like a 1 to 7. You gave a 1 to 7, you get there. Okay, 1 to 7 reached the reward on this trade. So the 15 minutes trade idea actually played out. Okay, although it wasn't like the price action wasn't that smooth, but it actually played out, right? Because what I was anticipating was, since this is giving us this lower low, we had this lower high and then this lower low. Yeah, we had a break of structure signifying, bullish price action. This is the top range, this is the down range, right? And this is the last structure point. This is the last structure point, right? Then we have this as the high. It shouldn't close below this. But as you can see, it actually did. But then I was already in on the trade. And then the trade happened to like go in my direction without hitting stop loss. As you can see, I didn't adjust anything. The same numbers are the same, right? 60,000, 59,500. And then this trade happened to go in my direction and then give a total reward of 1 to 7. Okay, so for the buy, we actually, made 1 to 7 reach the reward. So the 22nd trade was actually, we were up 3% again. And now for the total reward, that is plus 7%, plus 7%. So plus 7%. Right? So that is for the buy, played out, and now the sell also played out. Okay. The sell also played out. So that is for the buy, and now this is for the sell. Okay. Copy, and then just gonna paste it and go. So that was for the buy. That was for the buy. Yes, and now this is for the sell. So now for the sell, I was actually looking for the fill of the imbalance. Okay, the fill of the imbalance, I was looking to take a sell, that is 50% of the imbalance. Okay, the inefficient price action, that is what IPA means. And then my stop loss just above the I, and then, price created that equal lows where I was buying from. Okay, so now I had reasons to want to go lower. And as you can see, we also have this imbalance below here. So, imbalances in the market should be filled, right, at some point. So this is for the sell. Okay, it was on a 1 hour time frame, October 24th, 2021. Okay, so let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Yes, a few of the imbalance stopped just above the high. And as you can see, it was close, but didn't hit stop loss also. Okay, so let me bring out the numbers so we can see. All right, entry was at 62,500. That is what we have here. Okay, that is what we have here, 62,500. Stop loss 63,750. Same thing, 63,750. So I didn't adjust anything. It's the same thing. Stop here, and then it came so close to stop loss, and then it can dropped. That is, remember what I just said, like now it created equal highs. If I had closed this trade, because I've seen equal highs, I saw the equal highs, and I was like, oh, it's actually going to come for stop loss. It's going to come for my stop loss now. And now, okay, let me just close at this little loss. I've actually missed out on this. That is why I always just tell myself, okay, because it is not every time. You can create liquidity, it might not come for it. So don't panic because of the liquidity. So just accept your loss if it comes like that. Okay, risk to reward will keep you profitable over time. All right, and as you can see, this actually dropped, and then if this actually played out also a 1 to 3.6 as a 1 to 3.6 risk to reward. So we can just leave it at 1 to 3 risk to reward for the buy. Okay, for the sell, sorry. All right. Okay. Now, okay, there is actually okay. Let me add this one more to it. Let me add this one more to it. Okay, let me add this one more to it. Okay, very amazing. So this was the sell before it played out. This was it after. It gave me a 1 to 3.6. So the sell actually played out perfectly for me. So we come back to our notes. The 23rd trade, okay, was actually a win. Okay, so we are up 3% again. All right, and then the total reward also 3%. Okay, also 3%, 3.6%. We're just going to say 3%. Okay, so plus 3%. Yes, that's for the 23rd trade. Now, the 24th trade, amazing. Remember, I wanted price to fill the imbalance. You guys can remember, right? So I was actually trying to take a sell. Remember, I took a buy first all the way into the sell, and now the sell down all the way to this imbalance. Okay, so from this imbalance, I had a buy limit again. And this is it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, exactly. This is it. So copy. Okay, and then come here, paste and go. All right, good. So as you can see, the liquidity, remember that sell here? So I had a buy limit here. I worked 58,080 level, stop loss at 56,800. I was targeting all-time highs, right? Remind me, I was targeting all-time highs. I think I had it, or let's see. All right, so this is going to be the last one. Okay, so I had a buy limit there. Okay, so the sell played out. All right, and then we go back to the 1 hour. Remember, this is the imbalance there. This is that imbalance that was there. Okay, I was looking to play 50%, but the stop loss just below. All right. And I got activated. All right, I got activated. And let's see, did it get to all-time highs like I wanted? Oh, okay, so let's see. So it was consolidating. Okay, I can see, I think it got there. All right, boom. Okay, not there yet. Oh, perfect. Perfect. As you can see, we got the 1 to 9 risk to reward on this trade at 68,880. So I was actually looking to take Bitcoin to a new all-time highs, and I did. You understand? This was the buy limit from here all the way up to 67K. That was the last all-time high we had. And, actually went above that all the way to like a 1 to 9 risk to reward. So for this buy, it actually played out perfectly. So our 24th trade now played out perfectly. We are up 3%. Okay. And then for the total reward on this trade is a 1 to 9 weeks to reward. So we are up 9%. Amazing. Yeah. So this buy played out. We are grateful for that. And we will discuss starting from, October 29th, the next trade idea. All right, so that is going to be it from me. So let's quickly do our calculation. Let's quickly do the calculation on this. So now we started this trade with a loss. So for, if you're risking 1 to 3, you're going for your reward of 1 to 3. The first trade was a loss. The second trade was a loss, right? The third trade was a winning trade. So we are up 3%. Remember, we've lost 2% already. So if you remove 2, we have 1%. And then we lost the fourth trade, so minus 1%. We are back to 0. No profit, no loss. The 17th trade was a lose. Okay, price left us. It didn't activate. So the 18th trade, now we are down 1%. 19th trade, price left us. 20th trade, 3%. So 3, remember, we have 1% that we are down. So minus 1, we are up 2%, right? And then we lost another 1% again. So minus 1, we are left with 1% in profit. And then the next, the 22nd trade was 3%. So that is 4% plus 3%. On the 23rd trade, that is 7%. And then on the 24th trade, plus 3%, you ended up with what? 10% profit. Okay, that's 10%. So now we are ending this episode 3 with 10% profit. Okay, and now let's do for the total reward. Okay, so for the total reward, what is it going to be? Okay, what is it going to be? All right, so first we lost 1%, we lost 1%, and then we made 39%. So 39 minus 2%, we have 37%. And then we lost 1% again, minus 1%. We are down at 36%. 17th trade left, 18th trade, we're also down 1%. So minus 1, we are left with 35%. 19th trade left, 20th trade gave us a 106, so plus 6%, boom, all the way to 41. And then we lost 1% again. Okay, back at 40%. And then, we made 7, we made 3, and then we made 9. So plus 7 plus 3 plus 9. 59% increase on, if you're going for the full reward, 59% increase. That is amazing. 59% increase. Wow, that is cool. So from episode 1, 12%, 6%, and 10%. So the total, if you're taking all the trade with a 1 to 3, you'd have been up 12 plus 6 plus 10. So you'll be up 28% in profit. 28% if you were going for 1 to 3. But if you were going for like the full reward, 52 plus 36 plus 59. Wow, you'll be up 147% in profit if you were going for the full reward. So now, risk to reward will keep you profitable over time. All right, this is proof. Okay, this is proof. All right, so that is going to be it from me. Thank you for watching my Bitcoin trade idea from 2020 all the way to like present. So I'm still making this. This is the episode 3. It's amazing. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.